Hey YouTube, it's VedantNetwork, and today I'm here with
Jesse
and Jackie.
And today we are going to discuss the new Marvel movie, Doctor Strange. So, guys, first question. Do you have any prior knowledge of Doctor Strange before you watched the movie?
Yeah, I kind of knew a lot about the characters and stuff. I knew that he was a doctor and he got his hand smushed by a car.
I knew about nothing. I had no idea who this person was. I was like, why is there just some snobby doctor guy? And I was very confused.
Have any of you guys read the comics or anything?
I haven't read the comics, but I know a lot about the comics though.
Never seen a comic.
So, since you didn't know anything about Doctor Strange, what were your expectations going into the movie?
Marvel kind of has a good track record already, so I was kind of expecting it to be good already.
I liked Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I was like, this dude could be pretty cool. And I saw technically I saw like a commercial of the Disney Inside Spook, and I saw some dude doing this. I was like, what is that?
Yeah, this movie kind of reminded me of, Harry Potter and the magic. Kind of reminded me of, it's like if Harry Potter and Inception had a baby.
A really, really magical baby. Yeah, it was a really interesting film. I didn't expect it. It was so confused. Like, at first, I was so, confused with the characters.
Yeah.
I was not sure, but after I got to know, it led me into the characters so deep, when anything happened, it would hurt me as well as the character on the film.
Yeah, but I think this movie was really unorthodox or different from regular MCU movies. Won't you agree?
Yeah, it has a very different look and a very different style to it, which is good for the Marvel movies because a lot of them look very cookie cutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it had really good camera angles. I love the camera angles. And then the editing. Oh wow, the editing. They must have taken years.
This is like one of the few movies I'd say is probably really cool to watch in 3D.
Yeah.
I watched it in 3D.
If you watch it in 3D, just make sure that you're not the type of person that gets motion sickness, because then you'll,
Yeah.
So what you guys think of the characters, like the acting and all that?
Oh yeah, Benedict Cumberbatch is perfect.
I had no idea of any of the actors, which was great for me. So then I'm just seeing this blank face put on this character that I assume is them, which was great for me. That's why I like seeing new actors.
Yeah.
So I see the same guy, I know who that is. But seeing this completely different character, I'm like, oh, this person's actually that character.
Yeah, it's good that certain actors they don't have a character established to them already, because some actors kind of have that little hole that they've dug themselves in, that they're this one character.
Yeah, whether it's voice acting or actual.
Yeah. Like the only character I knew on this, the actress I think was Rachel McAdams. Wasn't she in the movie?
I don't know who that
Isn't
is.
she the love interest?
She was in Mean Girls, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, well, I didn't watch that movie. Okay, any other questions?
Oh yeah, the characters reminds me. What do you think of the romance in the movie? Do you think it was handled well, or could they have done a better job?
I mean, it wasn't in the forefront of the movie, which I liked. I mean, it was quirky.
Yeah.
And it was okay for their relationship.
And it was a pretty open audience thing. Like most audiences would be able to see that. It wasn't too bad, and it did have some comic relief with some good.
Oh my God, I love that scene.
Yeah, I love that scene. It was pretty funny.
Not gonna bring it up though. No spoilers.
No spoiler review, folks.
Okay. Any other questions?
Yeah. So, I think this movie was a very big risk. Like last year we had Ant-Man, totally different from most MCU movies we've seen. So this could have been a disaster.
Marvel's got their foothold in good, and they can just do whatever they want now. People will watch it, and it'll be good.
Yeah, nowadays
they make good movies though. It's not like they just expect their movies to do good. I mean, I'm sure that even if it was a bad movie, people would still go see it and it'd still make a lot of money.
Yeah. Let's give an example. Even if you spend like $140 million per se into a movie, like that new Ghostbusters movie, how it just destroyed in box office. It was it went down very, very bad. So that goes to tell you, even if the movie is very mainstream, even if it's not good, it still won't get the box office.
Well, there are some examples of movies that are really bad, but they end up being box office hits. Won't you agree?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, there are some, but
Yeah.
But it honestly
Every
determines on.
Transformer movie.
Oh, well, it determines on preference as well.
Yeah,
If you hate comedy movies, there's no point.
Yeah, like the Pixels movie, that was pretty bad, but I heard it made a lot of money.
I liked the Pixels movie.
Did you guys find any problems in the movie? Like, for me, it was like, there was way too much exposition in the beginning.
Well, they kind of need to have that exposition because no one knew this character. It's not like with Spider-Man. Like, I think Marvel's trying to depart themselves from having a bunch of origin stories. Like, I don't want to see Uncle Ben get shot again, so, to be honest. But it was good because, like, with a character that no one knows anything about, you kind of have to have an origin story.
I think it was. If I felt it was a little slow in the beginning. I was very confused. It was kind of like not action pacey. It did get me more invested in the characters, but one bad thing about especially watching it in 3D, it kind of gave me motion sickness at a time because of so much moving.
There was so many things
it was very
moving at
interesting.
once, but the visuals were absolutely amazing.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Like I thought it was
a very different direction.
I thought this movie was incredibly creative, and I have to give major props to the people for that, because this movie was beautiful and very, very.
And all the colors too, like
it was
especially
really
when they
well
go
thought
into the
out.
other dimensions and stuff.
It was really well thought out. Like if you think about it, everything's like connected.
Yeah, like how do you make
Within the movie.
like if you think about like this movie is kind of a little confusing like dimension wise and like they use alternate realities and stuff. Like but they did pull it off.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, it was very good. Any further questions or no?
Yeah, but I do think that, the training montage when he just goes for Eastern stuff, I think that was a tad bit rushed, because.
Yeah, I felt like he didn't quite. I think you talked about this earlier, but
I feel like
it seemed like they didn't establish how long he was like. Training.
I think one of you brought up in Batman Begins, like, based on the montages, they got it right, and based on that, you could tell that.
Like you can tell the sequence, like the whole sequence when he was training
timing.
the League of Shadows and stuff.
I see exactly what you mean.
You could tell that it was like a long period of
It
time.
felt a little rushed, and he didn't seem aged. Like, you know what I mean? It didn't seem like it was a long time, even though the movie, I believe, was trying to put that out.
Like this whole movie only took place over a year. Like I read that.
Yeah, but it only felt like a few months to me, honestly.
Yeah, even almost, like, in my opinion, a week.
A week.
It felt like it was like a week by and it was already done. But any further questions at all? Or?
Yeah, but it's kind of weird, like he's gone for like a year and like no one tries to contact him.
He was trying to contact his girlfriend.
Yeah, but she didn't call back, or the hospital, no one called him.
Yeah, no spoilers, sir.
Oh.
Okay, well, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, so how do you think this holds up against other Marvel movies? Do you think it's one of the greatest Marvel movies ever?
It's like on the good side of like the middle movies. Like
yeah, I wouldn't
it's
say
not
it was
like amazing
the best.
like Civil War, but it's not bad like Iron
Fantastic
Man 2.
Four.
No, well that's not in the MCU, but I'm kind of ranking it those ones.
Oh.
Like
Do you
I think
have,
MCU
like, a-
movies, I kind of rank them like.
Do you have like a
universe.
rating meter? How you would rate it? Like, do you have a scale? What would the scale be?
I don't have a scale, but I'm just wondering, would you guys recommend this movie?
Oh yeah, definitely.
If I had to do stars, I would say it was an honest like 3.75.
3.75?
I'd say 4.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on, like, if you knew the backstory and everything, I feel like if I was more so invested in the characters, I would have liked it a lot better. But that was on my bad. Because a lot of, like, everybody knew stuff that I didn't know.
Yeah. So,
yeah, like I feel like if you kind of understand a lot of characters and stuff, it does help you like the movies better.
Okay, so
Or it can make you hate the movies depending on how.
So do you think this movie is just good if you want to just, not think of the story and just want to look at the visuals, or do you think it's good if you think of the story?
It's a great story and it's great visuals. Like I wouldn't say this is not a turn your brain off and just watch stuff happen type of movie.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and fun fact, did you guys know that Ben 10's original premise was to not have Ben as aliens, but himself from alternate dimensions?
Hey, that's kind of like, maybe Doctor Strange is Ben 10. You never know.
I loved Ben 10 as a kid. I like all
But thank you very much for having me on the VedantNetwork.
Oh yeah,
It's very
no problem.
It's been fun.
Yeah, and this is the Nease Film Club reporting from Wired.